and welcome to the news this week, your one-stop source for all the latest happenings in the world of alcoholic beverages and hospitality sector. I am Shalini Kumar and today I am here with you with the latest developments on policy and regulatory issues, national and international developments, new launches and much more. The news this week is powered by most trusted trade publication, Spiritz. Here are the major headlines before the detailed news. Rajasthan revises liquor prices. Kerala imposes social security cess on liquor. Court says long ban on liquor violates rights to livelihood. Microbrewery in Noida. Sake Brewery employs AI for food pairing. People will now have to pay more for alcohol in Rajasthan as the state government has amended its combined excise policy for FY23 and FY24. Under the revised policy, the prices of Indian-made liquor and Rajasthan-made liquor will go up. The hike for all types of liquor is almost twice as against the prices in financial year 2022. The primary reason behind the state government's move to hike liquor prices is the increase in raw materials like ENA and also in packaging costs. In a new development, the Kerala government rejected the proposal mooted by the BevCo to raise the prices of Jawan rum. BevCo proposed 10% increase in the price of Jawan rum. Jawan is a liquor label owned by BevCo. The state-run distillery, Travancore Sugars and Chemicals Limited produces Jawan rum. Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, informed that Madhya Pradesh government would be coming up with a new excise policy which would be aimed at discouraging liquor consumption in the state. He said that a new excise policy was being drafted to discourage drinking and to work for a Nasha-Mukt society. While presenting the budget for the 2023-24 fiscal, Kerala's Finance Minister K.N. Balgopal has proposed to impose a social security cess at the rate of 20 rupees for each bottle for those IMFL which are having MRP between 500 rupees and 999 rupees in Kerala. In the forthcoming fiscal, society security cess would also be levied in Kerala at the rate of 40 rupees per bottle for those IMFL which are having MRP above 1000 rupees in Kerala. This excise has been done to mobilize additional revenue to the state exchequer. An order has been issued by the Enforcement Directorate for attaching of 72 crore rupees worth of assets in a money laundering case pertaining to alleged irregularities in the scrapped Delhi excise policy. ED has issued a provisional order for attachment of various immovable and movable properties of Vijay Nair, AAP Party's communication in charge, and of the businessmen Sameer Mahendru, Dinesh Arora and Arun Pillai under the criminal sections of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. In the case filed by the All India Wine Producers Association, the Bombay High Court has observed that a longer ban would violate the merchant's right to livelihood under Article 21 of the Constitution. Association approached the court against the 4-day ban on liquor sale in 4 districts due to Maharashtra Legislative Council graduate constituencies elections. Court reduced the 4-day ban on liquor to just the day of voting, observing that a longer ban would violate the merchant's right to livelihood under Article 21 of the Constitution. Punjab government has been consulting concerned stakeholders to draft its excise policy for the fiscal 2023-24. On this, the liquor traders have tendered their demands to state government to promote ease of doing business in the interest of local traders in the forthcoming excise policy and dilute the role of big players. Traders are pressing to scrap the Super L1 license and the proposed new arrangement for liquor distribution from distilleries and recommend old practice of fixing IMFL and country liquor quota and an option to lift additional quota at reasonable excise duty once the allocated quota get exhausted. Another microbrewery is going to come up in Uttar Pradesh, with the excise department issued an MB5 license to a Noida-based entrepreneur for Gardens Galleria Mall in Sector 38A. According to a report, the state capital is expected to have 2 new breweries by March. Diageo has registered an impressive growth of 18.4% in net sales for the first half of 2023 fiscal, revealed interim results published by the company. Diageo reported organic net sales growth of 9.4% across all regions in which it has its operations, which it credits to a diversified footprint, its advantaged portfolio, and the premiumization trend. In the Southeast Asia region, Scotch products in Diageo's portfolio grew by 49% during the first half of 2023 fiscal, mostly driven by Johnnie Walker premium variants and Scotch malts. Data analyst IRI has reported a $2.6 billion decline in off-trade alcohol sales throughout Europe during 2022, meaning sales are now lower than before the pandemic. The drop in sales represents a 4% decline in sales of beer, wine, and spirits across all European retailers, supermarkets, discounters, convenience stores, and off licenses. Prices for beers, wines, and spirits are expected to rise in 2023, bolstering consumption of low and no alcohol products. In the UK, low and no alcohol sales are growing and now account for 1% of beer, wine, and spirit sales. Figures from the Irish Whisky Association found that visits to Ireland's whisky distilleries had increased more than fourfold in 2022, with a total 677,000 visitors, providing a 425% uplift year on year. However, those numbers are still somewhere below the pre-COVID pack of 1.02 million seen in 2019. Tourists from the United States accounted for some 34% of total distillery visitors in 2022, with Germany and Great Britain providing for 9.5% and 9% respectively. Japan-based sake brewery in Fukushima Prefecture, Suzuki Shujoten, has used artificial intelligence to create sake that complements the taste and flavor of different species of fish caught at the coast of prefecture. While some fish, such as mackerel, are oily and have an intense fishy flavor, others, such as flatfish, are more delicate and have a slight sweetness to them. Given the multitude of possible flavor profiles of sake, it is extremely challenging to arrive at an ideal pairing. Using a taste sensor following extensive consumer tasting, The brewery now believes that it has cracked the formula for pairing sake with taste and flavors of fish. Diageo-owned Johnny Walker has launched its Bold Steps campaign featuring a short film starring actor Simone Ashley. The campaign will support Diet Paratha's family tree mentoring, a program aimed at British South Asians looking to break into or advance in creative industries. To mark the collaboration, a short film has been produced featuring British Indian actress Simone Ashley. Diet Paratha was founded by UK-based Anita Chiba. Monkey 47 Traveler's Compendium was launched by Pernod Ricard Global Travel Retail, costing $47 solely in Heinemann Airport stores. My duty-free shops in Munich Airport and Traveler's Compendium themed activations in Heinemann duty-free stores in Frankfurt and Berlin support this launch, where travelers will be able to visit the activation until March. The Glen Alecky Distillery has introduced their latest new product innovation named the Glen Alecky 2012 Vintage QV Wine Cask Finish. The whiskey is the product of primary maturation in American oak ex-bourbon barrels. The spirit underwent over 20 months of additional aging in the various wine barriques within the distillery's on-site warehouses. Bottled at 48% ABV, the golden bronze color liquid is presented without added coloring and is unchilled filtered, a philosophy that the distillery proudly adopts across all its products. It is selling at 53.99 British pounds. Dalmore Distillery has launched King Alexander III Lunar New Year 2023 Limited Edition. The King Alexander III Lunar New Year 2023 Limited Edition adds to Dalmore's prestige offer, which has powered the malt category growth by recruiting and trading up luxury shoppers. It is presented in a special box decorated in ornate red and gold, and the cover carries a rendition of the lanterns. Gautam Khanna has been appointed as the new Director of Operations at Raffles Udaipur. Gautam has huge experience spanning more than 14 years in the hospitality sector. He has been associated with well-known hotel groups including Marriott International and ITC Hotels during his career. His most recent position prior to the present one was as the Pullman and Novotel AeroCities Director of Food and Beverages. With this, I wrap up this bulletin and will be back with you next week with fresh updates. For detailed news and stories, do subscribe to Spiritz magazine. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe.